Hello and welcome to Audiotree Live, the place to discover your new favorite band. My name is Jason. Today we have a band that truly brings their own take on modern metalcore, combining big guitars, huge melodic choruses, and even some electronic and R&B elements to bring a unique blend of pop songwriting in a heavy context. All the way from Denmark, Siamese. Take it away, guys.
Take me down to the water, beneath the surface, drag me down to the bottom, and give me purpose. And like it, I'll always find a way home. And like it, I'll never end it. Face me! I'm the top of the battle. Face me! You got me lost and forgotten. Can't be changed, never take, never changing. I'm the shape of water. From a drop to a wave, ever changing. Take me down to the fire and burn the surface. Lead me to the lions, ignite the purpose. And like it, I'll always find a way. And like it, I'll never end it. Face me! From the top of the battle. Face me! You got me lost and forgotten. Ever changing, the shape of water. From a drop to a wave, ever changing. From the bottom I emerge. I am the blood of the earth. I am blessed by my grace, got the best from the west in a place of adversity. From a drop to a wave, I will never stay the same. Can't be chained, can't be tamed. I'm a flood, I'm a wave, I'll never bend, never break. From the bottom I emerge, I'm the blood of the earth. I'm a flood, I'm a wave, I'll never bend, never break. Can't be changed, never take, ever changing. I'm the shape of water. From a drop to a wave, ever changing. I'm the shape of water. Can't be changed, never take, ever changing. I'm the shape of water. Vertigo. I'm feeling like my headspace hit rock bottom. And if I'm being honest, silence filled these made of hooked up problems. If ever there was a middle of a prospect of the night, will somebody tell me, 'cause I wanna know how it began. So let me know where to go. Oh, let me It's a free fall of my mind. I'm stalling. It's a tangle and it's sinking, dragging me to another low. A candle turn into a wildfire out of control. So let me know where to go. Oh, let me know where to go. So let me know where to go. Oh, let me know where to go. How did you find me? How did you find me? How did you find me? I need to know. Don't leave me blinded under my eyelid, my vertigo. When my knees give in and my legs collapse, will the days turn into a new relapse? When my knees give in and my legs collapse, will the days turn into a new relapse? So let me know where to go. Oh, let me know where to go. So let me know where to go. Oh, let me know where to go. How did you find me? How did you find me?
Hey guys, this has always been something strange for us here at Audiotree. Over 88% of you who watch our videos are not subscribed to our YouTube channel, which is kind of crazy if you think about it. So could we please ask you a favor? If you like this show and you like discovering new music and you want to support us, the free and simple way to do that is to just hit the subscribe button. And our commitment to you is that if you do that, our team will continue to get the best bands we can. We'll listen to your feedback. We'll book the bands you want to see on the show, and we'll continue spreading the word of live music to the world. Thank you so much. Is it just me, or is it getting hot in here? Because we are cooking right now with those two songs. Guys, that was awesome. The catchiness of that chorus in Vertigo, and I mean this in the best complimentary way possible, I feel like I would hear that melody on like an NFL highlight reel, like of guys just tackling each other. That's so catchy. I love it. Guys, great to have y'all here. So you guys right now are on the tail end of your first headline tour in the States, if I'm correct, with Cabal and Mirror Cell. How's it going so far?
It's been great. It's been fun. It's been risky to do it because, you know, we're from Europe, from a small country, and we don't know what to expect. But it's been fantastic, and America once again proves just how freakishly big it is. The drives have been insane.
Oh, yeah, we'll get you on the road for 10 hours, my man. You
Easy.
know? Yeah, absolutely. That's really cool, though. So have the crowds been cool on this run so far?
It's crazy the difference between European and American crowds. It's nothing against the Europeans, but Americans seem to be more willing. Is that the right word?
Yes.
And maybe because we're closer to home, we don't feel as much as a rock band, rock star. But in America, you really, really feel the dedication, like families coming out to the show, like whole families.
Wow.
With daughters and wives, poor wives, you know, bringing them out. And it's just been so affirming as an act that we can do that.
I love to hear that, especially when you're doing your first headline. And like you said, you guys are from Denmark. So, you know, having a headlining tour in the States to be that successful for your first go, I'm so happy for you guys. And I see coming up, you guys are touring with Dayseeker and North Lane, which two huge bands right now. So that's got to be really exciting to have on the horizon too.
Yeah, man, it goes to show you can come pretty far if you just drunk email someone like I did.
Yeah? That's all it took?
Yeah, because Rory was on one of our songs, and they were playing Summer, and I was hitting him up, and like, I know you're gonna tour next year, and I know I'm drunk, but I would love to come on this tour, man. And he's like, but we're already done with this tour. Like, no, it's in a year and a half. And he's like, he didn't respond to that, and like 3 months later, there was an offer.
I love that. What a great story. Yeah. I got to start drinking more and seeing if I could get my band on some bigger tours.
Sounds very healthy.
Yeah, right. Exactly. So you guys are what I like to say. You guys are not new to this, but you are indeed very true to this. From my understanding, Siamese has been a band since 2011. You guys have 7 records under your belt, which is pretty impressive. What does it feel like now with these bigger tours coming up, more success for you guys when you've put in so much work in the long haul? What is that like?
It feels amazing. We've been at it for so many years, and just seeing, I think that's also what's been keeping us together for all this time, just seeing it gradually improve. Slowly some years, granted, but we are improving on all, metrics, and now we're here in the States, headlining, so that's amazing. Yeah.
I love to see that. I feel like that's such a big victory for you guys, you know? I feel that a lot of bands from that era, 2010 through maybe 2013, who would have kept doing it now? There's not really a lot of bands, that were starting around there that are still hanging out. So it's really cool to see you guys keep working at it and watching the band grow. I'm sure seeing that growth, too, has to be pretty fulfilling.
It's been absolutely amazing, but I would say the thing that's kept us together is also the togetherness of everyone.
Okay.
That's like a key point. We really like each other. We really like to party. We really like to play shows. We really like to write music. There's no really like end to it. It's still fun, and as long as it's fun, we're here.
Absolutely. So you guys obviously have been around for a while. I want to know a little bit about the beginning of the band. What was kind of the inception point for Siamese? Did you guys know that you wanted to make such catchy music too from the get-go?
No, I started the band, and I wanted to be a mix between System of a Down and Incubus.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, and I wanted to play a festival in Denmark called Roskilde Festival, because I know there was ladies in that. Like, that was my main goal back then. I was very young, and I didn't really think of it as a career. One thing took the other. I would dare to say we started writing songs, the songs that you know, 2016. So, and we started, that took us like 5 years to get all that off of our chests, just the partying and playing shows, being a local band, and all that. So yeah, I mean, the goal was very small, and I think that's pretty healthy.
Absolutely. Well, guys, let's hear a couple more tracks.
Yeah. All right, got it.
I'm the static, I'm the signal. When the sky breaks, I'm the past tense. They don't need me. A false messiah, a plastic prophet for when they get. But maybe I was built to run. I'll twist the bleed and turn it once again. Show the cracks I tried to mend. 'Cause I hate the way this story trying just to feel alive. But these mirror eyes, a stranger staring back. I'm fearing all my wasted time. These regrets I hide break me till I drown. 'cause I hate the way this story ends. Trying just to feel alive, but these mirror lies, a stranger staring back. I'm wearing all my wasted time. These regrets I break me till I drown. Planning to break me till I drown. Planning to break me till I drown. 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 Break me down. Down. I'm trying just to feel alive, but these mirror lies, a stranger staring back. I'm wearing all my wasted time. These regrets I break me till I drown. I need you to break me till I drown. I need you to break me till I drown. 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 Break me down. 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 Can tell you if it was for nothing, but I just wanna tell you one thing. I should've shown you all my scars before they tore us apart. You could've known right from the start. And I was so afraid of looking away, lost in my ways in too deep, and knowing that in my soul was tearing me in two. I'm sorry that I couldn't face the truth, 'cause I could feel it in my bones before I knew we would never be enough. So I lied to myself even though I tried. I cannot force the love, I can't force the love. You burn yourself on something cold, because I could never give you what you want. Then I lied to myself even though I tried. I cannot force the love, I can't. I always give up when things get difficult, 'cause love never fitting with the cynical. And that's why I had to leave before you see me bleed. I'll never be the person that you need. I hope that you find someone that you deserve, someone who's not afraid of getting hurt. 'Cause I only crawl so I don't have to fall. I'd rather have nothing to take it all, 'cause I can feel it in my bones before I knew we would never be enough. So I lied to myself even though I tried. I cannot force the love, I can't force the love. You burn yourself on something cold, because
That was incredible, guys. I don't think I've ever heard a violin solo in a metalcore song ever in my entire life. When did that come into play? When did you guys are like, when was the decision made to be like, yo, we're throwing in the violin now?
So all the way back on the first album, we actually had a violin all the way back then. So it was part of the initial core idea, trying to stand a bit out, etc., etc. In the later years on records, it's mostly orchestral and fun stuff here and there. But there's a lot of violin live, so come out, right?
It's born live. The solo is born live. It's not on the record. It's just something.
Wow.
Which I think just it's so important when you play live that it doesn't sound exactly like on the records all the time.
Yeah.
And this is one of those things.
I love that. And I mean, no shortcomings. Everybody in this band is a super tight musician, but you guys are very talented. Underneath the hood, I think if people were to look at the songs and watch you guys playing this stuff, I mean, even your drum fills, bro, I'm just like, you're cooking right now.
Thanks so much.
It's
hot
awesome.
in here.
Even
yeah.
It is on you. You ain't helping, man. You're just making it hotter in here. And honestly, Mirza, you have a voice of an angel, dude. Like,
thank you.
Listening to these songs, prepping for this session, I was like, I wonder if he could do that. You can do that, and then some. You're crushing it right now.
Yeah, and it's morning, so it's a good day today. I hope. I don't know how it sounds. I'm probably bragging right now.
I love it. Well, guys, something I really want to ask you, something that I've been noticing a lot more in metalcore, as of recently, maybe the last few years, I feel like there's a rise of the pop element in it. You know, we see bands like Sleep Token now selling out arena tours in the States. You got bands like Dayseeker pushing these huge choruses. What do you guys think it is about the scene right now where people want more of a pop direction within the music?
First of all, I would say we're very, very relieved because we've been that band for a long time that had these pop elements, and they were really frowned upon, especially within our space in Europe. We've had a tough time breaking through, making even a festival appearance. But on a broader spectrum, I just think that heavy music is getting bigger. There's more people into it, and the more people are into it, the more people will actually still search for that melody. I think melody is universal. I think the culture, the feeling, the intensity of metal is unique. But when it's gotten so big, people still want that thing. And I think that's why bands like Sleep Theory, bands like Never Tell, bands like, there's so many of them out doing that thing now. And it's going to be wildly successful is my prediction.
Well, I'm saying all these guys owe you guys a check for starting this. You know what I'm saying? You guys have been doing this since 2011. Where's the money, guys?
We can't take credit. We've been ripping off issues since 2014, so we'll be fine.
I hear you. So I want to know more about the newest record, Elements, that seems out, or the most recent record, right? 2024, I believe. So when I was listening to this record, I feel like compared to the previous songs I've heard, all of the concentrated elements of Siamese have been bumped up. The pop elements are a lot catchier, and the heavy songs are a lot heavier. Was that the intention going into that record?
Yes, I think actually what Elements did was actually try create a roadmap of where we were going still. Mm-hmm. We've been evolving forever. Like if you listen to the first record and listen to us now,
yeah,
it's a wild shift. And I think Elements in terms of home as well have just led us to a path of more heavy tunes and darker stuff. I figured out recently that I really like songs where I villainize myself. I know that sounds weird, but I Can't Force the Love, Ocean Bed, which are probably our two biggest songs, is about me being a shitty person. And normally you would listen to music to get like, oh yeah, that's right, she's a whatever. And I'm like, I listen to music and maybe somebody would be like, yeah, I did this bad thing. I should probably look inwards. So Elements did that for us. It was the roadmap to something valuable.
Yeah, I love that. I love how you're talking about self-introspection within your own music, because I feel like writing, especially your lyrics, can be so therapeutic in that way. You know, it's like you're recognizing your own behavior, you're analyzing it, and you're vulnerable enough to sing about it. That's not an easy thing that a lot of people can do. So I commend you guys for being that vulnerable and honest within your music.
It's everything in creativity in general. If you can't be that child, if you can't be their inner child and listen to your inner child and let that inner child out, it has no worth to us.
Yeah.
So I think that's what I figured out. Long journey, but it's like I figured out, okay, I need to unleash this and feel like I'm doing something for myself almost.
Yeah, well, I think that's cool, and it adds such another dimension to that record. Because I'm thinking about a song like the final song, This Is Not a Song, I believe it's called, which is basically just a huge mosh part. Where did the idea come for that?
We sat in the studio and we just had 4 riffs.
Okay.
It was just 4 riffs.
Yeah.
And there was no way in hell we could do a chorus and a verse on this.
Yeah.
And best ideas come just before you sleep. And just before I was falling asleep, I was like, it could be fun to just put all of these riffs together and then just be like, this is not a song, it's a motherfucking mosh pit. It's stupid enough.
I love it.
It will work. And we see it live. It works particularly well.
Absolutely. Well, it's design. I feel like it's designed for that, right? You got like a mosh tier of 4 riffs, like you're saying. It's like, here's the part you're moshing, second part you're moshing, third part you're still moshing all the way through. So, very cool. So, you guys released Drown, the newest single recently. Are you guys working on a new release? Is there a new release in the pipeline?
2026 is the year where we put out a new album. I don't know if we set an official release date yet, did we?
Somewhere in June.
Okay. Sometime in June.
You heard it here first.
All right. So in terms, if you could share me anything about this new record, in terms of comparison to Elements, your previous record, what can we expect from this new material or something new to come out of it?
It's more intuitive. It's heavier for sure. Some of the heaviest songs are there, but I feel every band says that. We'll see.
It's definitely heavier. More raw as well.
Yeah, I think so.
Elements was very produced, right? This is a bit back to something raw, I think.
And I also think the melodies are... this is not going to be a good sell, but I don't think maybe we did as catchy of an album this time. I don't think my mind was set to do as catchy song as possible. I just wanted to convey a vibe or a feeling. It feels like that sticks out to people sometimes. Of course, we have a song just played, Can't Force the Love. It's very catchy, but I feel like when we do it live and talk to people, it's the beat cuts, it's the feelings, it's the vibes, and I think the album is a lot of vibes.
Love to hear that. Sounds like it is a different energy coming in, which is cool. So you guys obviously have all these creative tools at your disposal. You guys are great musicians. Creatively, I feel like there's no end to what you guys can do. Where do you see the future of the band headed as far as creatively? We got this new record on the horizon. What else do you think could help, or what else do you think could grow as far as this band is concerned?
I want to sound more like Knock Loose.
All right.
I think it will only get heavier. I've been doing pop music for so many years, and I've just started to phantom the nature of screaming and what it is and what it can do and what it can, I'm gonna keep evolving that. Hopefully not too many people fall off the bandwagon like the fans, but it's just how we feel right now.
I think that's the best way to do it. Represent how you feel, right? Well, all right, guys, let's hear the last couple songs.
Maybe this chemistry is playing its tricks inside of me, and maybe it's changing me. Take me on, road, pull me rage in me, and now I feel the change the rage in me. And now I feel the change the rage in me. Maybe this chemistry is playing its tricks inside of me, and maybe it's changing me. 'Cause maybe this chemistry is playing its tricks inside of me, and maybe it's changing. Now I feel the change that rage in me. I'm feeling a change of mind, feeling my heart collide. It's something I cannot hide. I feel it growing down my spine. No matter how high I climb, I'm nowhere near the sky. Who am I? You decide, Brio. Let the silence divide. Put your name on the line. Out of sight, out of mind. So much on the face that make me your man. About to keep your words inside. Shut the fuck up. Keep your eyes and your mouth sewn up. We gotta come and slow, don't show up. Your life on the full stop. Trees like an animal cannibal, eat yourself up. Don't you wanna do the right thing? I can tell you how to fail, tell you how to down. Don't you wanna do the right thing? Let the silence divide. Put your name on the line. Out of sight, out of mind. So much on my face that make me your man. About to keep your words inside. I'm feeling a change of mind. I'm feeling my heart collide. It's something I cannot hide. I feel it crawling down my spine. No matter how high I climb, I'm nowhere near the sky. Who am I? You decide, Brio. Let the silence divide. Put your name on the line. Out of sight, out of mind. So much on my face that make me your man. About to keep your words inside. About to keep your words inside. About to keep your words inside.
And alas, we have reached the end of our session. So it is time to sling out some thank yous. Thank you to the camera crew here at Audiotree, the audio team here at Audiotree, and everybody involved. Thank you so much to Siamese today for the amazing performance. You guys crushed it. We really appreciate it. And lastly, thank you to the viewers. If you like what you see here, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. And as of right now, you can find this session on every streaming platform known to man, including Spotify and Apple Music. Once again, my name is Jason. Thank you guys so much for your time.